Hey guys, my name is Natasha Bilodeau. I'm here to make a gumbo from start to finish for y'all. And I always make my own roux from scratch. And I'm going to demonstrate that for y'all in a time lapse. But to get you started, it's 1-to-1 flour usually, but I always find that it makes such a greasy roux. It makes my gumbo greasy if I do 1-to-1. So I usually do 1 cup of flour and 3/4 cup of oil, and then you want to put it in the pot and turn on the heat and make sure you incorporate it really well so there's no lumps in the flour. And here goes the time lapse. Right when it gets about this color right here, I like to go ahead and turn it off and let it finish getting its brown color without too much heat because it burns fast. That's why I say you have to babysit it, because it burns so quickly. And then usually what I like to do about now is my husband and I usually take the weekends to chop up vegetables and put them in vacuum seal packs. So we have it available to just go ahead and throw in. But we usually do onion, bell pepper, celery, and garlic. And we just chop that up and put it in a bag, and then we kind of throw it in the roux while it's still hot, and it makes a good flavorful roux. So I'm going to do that right now. So this is the onion, some of the onion thrown in. You don't want to throw in too much at one time because it will explode in your face. Just kidding, it won't explode, but it's not a great idea to throw it all in at once. Okay guys, so my video after the roux was done accidentally got erased. After you finish the roux, you need to let it cool down, and then get a stock pot of water, or a gumbo pot if you have one, halfway filled with water, boiling, and then after it comes to a rumbling boil, like just whenever you start noticing the little bubbles starting to come up, put the roux in, and then that's when the time lapse starts. I'm sorry, it accidentally got deleted. Hi friends, so during the time lapse we added in an andouille sausage, a regular smoked sausage, and a smoked pork tasso that my husband makes, and it's so good. If you want some, I have the hookup for you. I'm sure he would love to fulfill some orders during this quarantine downtime. I also wanted to add that we usually like to add innards in our gumbo, so chicken hearts, livers, gizzards, and you always want to add the gizzards in first because they take a really long time to cook. But just private message me if you would like to know when those go in, and I will tell you. And I also made the rice during the time lapse. So I usually take this little pot here. If you have a rice cooker, then you already know how to cook rice, and that's totally fine. But if you want to do it on the stove, you need a little pot like this with a lid that has a gap for the steam to escape. And so I did 2 cups of rice, and then 2 cups of water, and then another half of that little cup. The same cup that you used to put the rice in, you used to put the water. You just add a half cup more. And once there's no more steam coming out of the pot, then your rice is done. We also added in the chicken during the time lapse, and that's actually still cooking now. So we put in the chicken, and we usually let it cook for about 30 to 45 minutes, and then we'll take it out and debone it, and then stick it back in and let it kind of simmer down to the thickness that we like. And so thickness is totally your preference. So whenever you think that it's okay and you love it, stop it. Just take the heat off and you're good to go. Get you a bowl, put you some rice, and put you some gumbo, and bon manger avec des amis. Stay tuned to know what that means, and let me know if y'all have any questions, and maybe what y'all would want me to cook next. I'm sorry if this was a little bumpy. It was my first time, but thank y'all so much for watching.